What if lands can secretly be spells? What if a creature's ability can be activated by your hand? That's what basically the channel mechanic lets you do. In today's video, we're going to be breaking down the channel mechanic, showing what it does, some really cool cards, and how it works. Hey everyone, I'm Corjo or WCJ and welcome to Commander Class episode 165. Today we're going to be talking about channel. So what exactly is the channel mechanic in Magic the Gathering? When it comes to the channel mechanic, it will be a keyword in the text box with a mana value next to it. So if you pay the mana cost, discard a card, you're able to do the rest of the text that is next to the keyword channel. So instead of paying the normal cost of the card, you can pay a different cost plus discard a card to get a brand new ability. Pretty much what it is turning one of your permanent cards. Pretty much what it is doing, it is turning one of your permanent cards into a instant or sorcery. One reason a lot of people do love this mechanic is because it pretty much turns two cards into one. You get the permanent side, which will be the mana cost in the top with no discard, and then you get the spell version of it, or the instant sorcery, that is an alternative cost plus discarding. That makes it really strong in a game of Commander, especially if, depending on how the game's going, you might want to play one half of it or the other. Best way to see is it's like a 101st card that you're able to just kind of sneak in. But now when it comes to this, the problem with it is there's not many cards with this ability and not really any good ones because it's very hard to balance. But there are a handful of cards that are really good that I think people would enjoy. When it comes to this, you get cards just like Arashi the Sky Asunder, Bonju Who Endures, Enganjo Seat of the Empire, Jirari the Earth Aflame, Otawara Soaring City, Sujiki Jukai Visionary, Sokuzan Crucible of Defense, Tekumna Abandoned Mire. When it comes to this is some of the best cards when it comes to the keyword ability. Some of these are creatures, but the most famous one are the lands. When it comes to this, a lot of sets, a lot of people want the biggest creatures or planeswalkers. This was one of the first sets that the lands were the main priority, or a lot of people wanted them at least. And honestly, some of these are really powerful, especially in a game of Commander. But what makes them so good? Firstly, as I said, the flexibility. You either get, we'll say, the land portion of it, or you get a spell. Same with a creature or a spell, so it's very flexible and it's pretty much a 2-for-1 card. Which kind of means also you don't really have dead cards in your hand. However, you have the problem of which one do I want to cast? Or which half do I want to cast? And when it comes to Commander, having flexible cards is a bigger thing than most people think. So if channel is so good, why is it not seen more? Mainly because of how powerful it is and how flexible it is, it's really difficult to make cards that go well with it. With a game that's going on for a very long time, that is easy to learn and hard to master, it's very difficult to make a card like this. Because realistically, you could have a land with a channel ability that's not that good now, but maybe in a set or two, or maybe next year when it comes to one of the sets, it could be the number one card wanted for a lot of players, especially in the tournament scene. And because of this, a lot of people don't really think of these cards. Secondly, when it comes to this, you pretty much have, especially when it comes to lands, going, which choice do I want to make? And then you kind of feel the regret if you make the wrong one. Like maybe skipping a land for turn, but helping with another part of the game is really good. But then like maybe 2-3 turns down the line, you just needed that extra land and you're like, oh, I could have dealt with that a different way, or one of my other opponents could have dealt with that problem. But I do think it is one of the most interesting mechanics when it comes to the game, and they kind of have it in a really sweet spot, even though there's not that many cards with it. So when it comes to this mechanic, because there's not many cards of it, but it is quite powerful, I'm going to give it a 5.6. But I would love to hear your thoughts and opinions on the mechanic down in the comments down below. While you're there, remember to like and subscribe and do all that YouTubey stuff we always ask for. Let me know if I got anything wrong or missed anything out as well. And as always, if you like this Commander class, I have last week's Commander class here, a playlist of all the Commander classes I make here, and a subscribe button here, and I will see you all in the next video.